Hi, friends and beautiful souls. I would like to greet you and congratulate you because you are the pioneers that are helping ground 5D on planet Earth. So, while I was meditating right now and connecting to the energy of Goddess Kali, I received a download about forgiving the divine masculine energy. Okay, now I want to remind you that forgiving the divine masculine energy means coming from a place of compassion and having an open heart for your beloved divine masculine, but it does not mean allowing his egoic patterns. It does not mean creating imbalanced energetic exchanges and putting blockages in your crown chakra, which is your union chakra. Today we are going to discuss about when the divine masculine awakens. Okay, and what is his pain? Okay, why the divine masculine is running, what is his pain, and when he awakens. So I will start by giving you an example. You have heard in the twin flame community, must have watched other teachers and twins sharing their experience, that the divine masculine engages in addictive behaviors, whether it is love addiction, sex addiction, work addiction, power addiction, whatever it is. But today I'm going to share with you a small example which will actually explain the metaphysics of why the divine masculine is unconscious. Okay, because all his behaviors are unconscious behaviors, especially the matrix twin flames behaviors. These are highly unconscious behaviors because he is in a state of love addiction. He doesn't understand why. He is in a state of sex addiction, workaholism, power addiction. He doesn't understand why. Okay, he doesn't understand why. So this is because he is a part of you. Okay, we have to remember that he and you are one consciousness, and he is the unconscious part of you. So actually you are driving the car, you are the captain of the ship. So his pain, you are in control. His actions, you are in control. And this is why both the twin flames are actually in pain, although it doesn't appear that way. You see, this journey of twin flames is so layered. It doesn't appear that a divine masculine is in pain because his soul has an agenda, and that agenda involves building power in this world, while the divine feminine is building spiritual power in the 5D world. And it is through merging this heaven and earth that we can execute the ascension mission of new earth that is happening right now. So let me share this example with you. I was thinking about addictions and contemplating addictions. So why do people have addictions like drinking or smoking or sex? Because at the core of all the addictions is pain relief. The person is just seeking pain reliefs, even if it is temporary pleasure of shopping, temporary pleasure of the emotional romance and all that happens in love addiction, or sexual pleasure, or the high of power, or money, whatever, fame, Basically, these are all behaviors that try to get energy externally from other people. When you have power over someone, you're getting energy from somebody else. Sex addiction, you're getting energy from somebody else. Love addiction, you're getting energy from somebody else, because you're seeking external validation, you're seeking sensory pleasures, even food. I mean, nothing wrong with having a balanced amount of these things in your life, but when you resort to these things as a pain relief, as a morphine drug to curb your pain, then there is seriously something wrong with your nervous system, with your nadi system also, because the physical nervous system is a manifestation of the subtle body nadi system. And when the nadi system is hijacked of both the twins, you are in complete control of the negative forces. The negative forces can make you do whatever they want, basically. Because over the years I've been meditating on this information which I'm sharing here with you, so that you get pain relief. Because twin flames have been going through literally shit amount of pain, tons of pain, and both of them are going through this divine feminine and divine masculine. But the divine feminine, being the conscious twin, is consciously dealing with it, and this requires a lot of energy which the Kundalini Shakti provides, whereas the divine masculine, being the unconscious part of the soul, is actually in more pain. Okay, because first of all, he's not conscious regarding why he is doing these things, because he's the unconscious part of the one shared soul. And secondly, he is not in control, and that is the worst feeling in the world, of not being in control of his sexuality, of his decisions, of why he's changing partners. We talk about matrix twin flame having multiple relationships. They feel that I should leave this partner, and the next partner will love me, and then leave that partner, and the next partner will love me. No. They don't even understand that they are just dealing with karmic monad. And after the first high, the karmic is just going to act like a karmic, because twin flames only attract karmics, ascended twin flames. I mean, even the soulmates that the twin flames attract, they are karmic soulmates, okay? But in reality, they are really karmics, because twin flames, being polarity, only attracts polarity. What is polarity? Polarity is karma. So you only attract karmics, and the love that appears like soulmate love is just a clever compromise by the karmic partner. And one day or the other, they're not going to be able to tolerate the twin, and this is where the divine masculine gets his awakening. But this is just one part of his awakening. This is just one part of his awakening. That due to the karmic not being able to tolerate his behavior anymore, the compromises that the karmic had done on self to sort of get certain benefits like marriage or whatever that karmic was seeking from the divine masculine or divine feminine, they are not able to stick to those compromises anymore, okay? And they betray the twin. They betray, or their loyalties were never really genuine in the first place. So twin flames only attract karmics, alright? They appear like soulmates, but since twin flames are polarities, in my opinion, until the crown chakra is balanced of both of them, they don't attract any good people in their lives, basically. Definitely not someone they can trust. And that is the reason why the divine masculine's heart chakra is naturally blocked. I mean, naturally closed. It is the right thing. See, divine masculine is supposed to build his power to the grounding. In order to do that, in a matrix where there are only karmics at his workplace, only karmics in his relationships, he has to function from a place of not connecting to them from the heart. Only then he can prevent that energy drain from the heart chakra. Otherwise, these vampires will drain the energy, and he will not be able to have success in this world. He will not be able to build power. But his sole purpose for the divine mission is to build power. That is the reason naturally divine closes his heart. And to tell you frankly, until the soul inner union is achieved, and until the divine masculine is fully awakened, he has not loved anybody but divine feminine. Because when the divine feminine is with him, his heart is open and you are his love. And when the divine masculine feminine separates, his heart closes. From that point on, he can't love any karmic, he can't love any soulmate, he can't love any grandmother, grandfather, nobody. Because by default, the separation closes his heart. So he has never loved anybody but you, divine feminines. Okay, so why does the divine feminine behave? Why does the divine masculine behave in this unconscious ways? And when exactly does divine masculine awaken? So up till now I have explained to you that actually divine masculine is in more pain than divine feminine, because he doesn't even know what is happening, right? He's the unconscious part of the soul. At least divine feminine, over the years, over the time, she does her research, which is a good thing. She does her research and she comes to know about all these things, how the process. But a divine masculine doesn't know the direction, how to ascend. And that is even more painful. First of all, you're dealing with the pain of the karmic blockages, and on top of that, you have no clue why you are in pain. So, on top of that, you're also supposed to build power and success in this world. So many expectations on the divine masculine, right? So he has no choice but to be in such situations involving multiple partners, involving sometimes alcohol and these kinds of energy seeking behaviors, externally energy seeking, because within his system the feminine energy flow is blocked. The heart chakra is blocked, the sacral chakra is blocked, third eye chakra is blocked, so disconnected from source. So somewhere they become very addictive, very narcissistic. Because what is narcissism? Narcissism is basically you create a trauma in someone and drain that person's energy, right? And over the lifetimes, those two souls are karmically attached, because the trauma exchange is there, and that person is externally draining energy from that soul. So that pattern and repeats life after life, and what we call the reincarnation cycle continues because of these things, where you have soul parts missing and when the other person has soul parts missing, and basically you latch on to somebody else instead of regaining your soul parts, and somebody else creates traumas in you and latches on to your energy, and that's how people seek energy externally. This is the basis of narcissism. This is the basis of all codependency and sex addiction and all forms of addiction. Okay, so I was talking about addiction, which is a form of a pain relief. Okay, now I will tell you when your divine masculine awakens. All right, I'm coming to it. I'll give you an example. Say supposing you get a cut, okay, you get a cut or you get an injury, okay, and you lose a lot of blood. What will happen? You will go unconscious. Okay, you'll have to be taken to the hospital and put on saline, and blood will have to be infused inside you. Okay, and then when there is sufficient blood inside you and your wound has been stitched up and stuff like that, you will regain consciousness, right? So what I'm trying to explain through this example is there is energy drain and soul loss going on inside your soul. And as long as energy is draining in your soul, your divine masculine cannot awaken. He cannot stay conscious. He cannot awaken to the connection. He cannot awaken, basically. All his behavior will be unconscious. All his behavior will be relief seeking, addictive behavior. All his behavior will be out of control, basically, because he is unconscious, because of the energy drain that you are not addressing, that you are not stopping. And that is why we say, first stop the energy drain, first balance the energy. Balancing the masculine feminine energy has layers, and today I have shared the deepest layer with you. And the deepest layer is this energy prostitution, the energy leakage, the energy drain. And another aspect of this energy prostitution is the sacral chakra orgasms. Okay, because if you have the orgasm at the sacral chakra, you are recreating the matrix reality. Whereas if you have orgasm in the higher chakras like heart, high heart, crown chakra, you can even defy aging process, because you are starting the process of ascending out of the Mrityu Loka, which is the third dimension, the upper class of hell, basically. This is what is taught in systems like Sky Yoga. In India, there is a system called Sky Yoga. There are many teachers, and they teach this system called Kaya Kalpa Yoga, which is basically sacred sexuality. Okay, they teach sacred sexuality and they call it Kaya Kalpa Yoga, which means how to recirculate your energy. Your energy should go to the crown and then it should circulate back into the root chakra and back into the crown. All right, so first you're just circulating the energy. In the later stages of the ascension process, you're literally circulating something called the cerebral spinal fluid. Okay, there is a fluid in your spine that runs and nourishes your body, so you're actually circulating that fluid. Okay, but this is a very esoteric subject and has to be done under the guidance of teachers who can feel energy, sense chakras, and who they themselves are at a level that is above the 5 senses. So divine masculine cannot awaken as long as your energy is not balanced, as long as there is something called energy prostitution, energy leakages. Because once your crown chakra starts to balance, now divine feminines, even divine masculines, you can experience, especially ascended twin flames, real twin flames, and even other people. I mean, not all twin flames are supposed to anchor the monad self. Okay, some twin flames can come into union simply when they balance their third eye chakra. Some twin flames come into union when they balance their crown chakra. Some twin flames come into union when they balance their monad self. Like, you have to anchor the monad self, man. Then you come into union. Now I know a twin flame, she is a star seed, and she balanced her crown chakra and she came into union. And now she's working on balancing her monad self, embodying her monad self. But for me as a star seed, it wasn't like that. For me, I was told at the beginning itself of the journey that I have to anchor my monad self, my higher heart chakra. So for me, the balancing of crown happens after I activate the higher heart and ground the monad self. Okay, so it's like monad self and crown chakra, monad, higher heart chakra, thymus chakra, and crown chakra balance simultaneously. So when the monad self embodies inside you, both higher heart and crown are balanced. Okay. So remember, different twin flames have different processes. Now there are not too many different processes. Okay, there can be like 2-3 different types of processes. That's it. Okay, don't think there are 10 different type of processes for different twin flames. No, there are 10. There could be 6 to 7 types of twin flame connections, types of twin flames. I mean, like, different situations. Like, some twin flames are already married, some twin flames are just in the energy world and then they manifest. Some twin flames haven't met physically, it's just an online connection. So different types of twin flames are there. But the process of ascension is what I'm talking about, can differ only in 2 to 3 different ways. The process of union, that is. Okay, so some twin flames unite after third eye balancing, some unite after crown balancing, some unite after grounding monad self. Your entire karmic network, you have to ground a 5D network in order to unite with your twin, because this is a very high level connection. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that the divine masculine is in more pain than the divine feminine, because he is unconscious. He is feeling the pain, but he is not able to understand or analyze it. He is like a baby, for God's sake. Imagine all that pain being inflicted on a baby. It's hard for me to describe it also. But this is the reality, because it is midnight now, 1 a.m. when I get some of the most authentic downloads, and I decided to record it at this time when the information is very pristine, rather than next day or 3-4 days later on, because I might not be able to remember it in this intensity after a few days. So, a baby or a small child that gets an injury or that gets an rash and just experiences the pain. It's a pure experience, and they do not have control, they do not have a understanding of the process. It's the same damn thing. It's the same amount of pain your divine masculine goes through. He's not having multiple partners because he hates you, because he rejects you. It's because he is in that kind of a horrible pain. It's a horrible pain. At least divine feminine can go for sessions, they can take sessions, get energy from each other, can get energy from a good healer, can do meditation and get energy. Poor divine masculine, he has to go through this pain. He is not in control. He is not conscious about the process. On top of that, he is burdened with all the 3D and matrix responsibilities. I'd say forgive. let go, but keep your inner masculine in balance. Demand the love, respect and value that you deserve. Okay, so friends, to sum up this video, I would like to say that when you put an end to the energy drain by balancing your crown chakra and by balancing your heart chakra, like for example the higher heart I'm talking about, where the monad self embodies. The higher heart is that center from where your entire reality hologram is projected, not the third eye. The third eye is more like a dial tuner into different realities, but actually physically all the physical material that you see in your reality is created from your higher heart chakra. So that is why all the karmics end and a twin flame actually starts to ground when the higher heart chakra is balanced. And when the higher heart chakra is balanced, or for some twin flames when the crown chakra is balanced, that is when the energy drain stops, and that is when your divine masculine stops being unconscious. He regains consciousness because now his energy is not draining, his blood is not draining, the soul loss, the wounds have been stitched up, the soul fragments have been integrated. And so now he's not fallen unconscious on the ground, engaging in addictive behaviors, having you judge him on top of that. And now he awakens. When you take responsibility for the energy prostitution in your soul, for which you have to balance your inner masculine. That is the love of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So focus on cutting the psychic cords, focus on clearing the chakra blockages, focus on balancing the crown and the higher heart to stop the energy drain, to make you unconscious to unconscious, and so that your divine masculine awakens. So friends, if you liked this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel, and also if you are guided, please donate, because I'm sharing some highly esoteric information that is being shown to me by the deities that I'm connected to, like Lord Shiva, Ma Kali, even Lord Hanumanji. They come and they connect with me and share this information. So today they had shared this information about why your DM is unconscious, because there is continuous energy prostitution, energy drain in your field. So bye for now guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.